Marriage for moderns as opposed to vintages.
This charming couple can be yours if the price is right.
Hey, Willard Van Dyke. Yeah, he was the director, and he kept, tripping over ottomans during filming.
In 1 year in the United States, there
Apostrophes
are
show possession.
divorces. There's about 1 million men and women who look for lifelong happiness with each other admit that they had not found it.
Well, obviously this couple's getting divorced. They're too big of an age difference.
Well, Nathan, they get something in common. I mean, they both wear diapers.
Okay.
It means that for every 4 couples who get married, 1 is divorced.
Nerd!
With every passing year, more American marriages face the probability of failure. Perhaps it means that the basic reasons for these divorces preceded the marriages. Why did this charming couple wind up in court? Why did it have to happen this way for them? Whose fault was it?
Hers.
What was wrong?
Everything.
Was it bad luck? Was it fate?
Was it her birdie-eating hat?
For before they became bride and groom, these two were in love.
So, before we get started here, babes, let me ask you, how do you,
I like the ring in my hair.
how do you like the hash browns, in the morning? Lower the boat anchor so we can park this huge car.
Did you ever see such a day, Ken? Grandma used to say it's so healthy around here they had to shoot a man to start a graveyard.
What?
They say Johnny Appleseed went by this way.
Winnie, you've opened up a whole new world for me.
Oh, Ken, the ring. You squeezed so hard. Isn't it rich looking and unusual?
And then expensive, too.
I made a quip about my own salary.
Ken, I can hardly wait until September to get away. It'll be such fun to be together all the time, and we'll be so close to everything in New York. Art shows and foreign films. And
foreign
even see the
films?
ocean
You're gonna have
for
to
the first
read
time.
while I'm watching the movie?
Ken, do you leave your razor blades lying around?
What?
That Philistine, Winnie.
Well, it's a lucky thing Fran found us a 2.5 off campus. But what'll we put in it?
Well, that little Picasso sketch I picked up, that goes in the living room. It's a masterpiece.
And the Bendix?
You take care of the homemaking. I'll look after the books and records.
No male supremacy now, Professor. It doesn't go with your salary.
Hey, only I can make quips about my meager salary.
Ken, do you like babies?
Sure.
Your own?
They're delicious.
Are you insured, Ken?
No.
What?
Why?
What?
Well, we know so awfully little about one another, don't we?
Line?
Line?
Wouldn't it be nice if we could just wander up a road like this with never a care?
And be
yes,
bums?
darling, but someday we've got to stop and think things out.
Sure, but I'm awful hungry right now.
Well, come on.
I'm not coming back, Jim.
A man chases a woman until she catches him.
Oh, Ken, isn't this heaven? Ken, let's not think too far.
Try not to move.
Let's just
They
fill every
sense
second
fear.
with-
Don't
Wait a minute.
move.
Nothing's changed, has it, Ken?
Of course not.
Has it?
I'm still a mystery to you.
As mysterious as life itself.
I wanted to stay this way forever and ever.
The earth and the grass hold grand international confabulation with the sun, while man, the stumbler and finder, goes on.
But Ken, that's
Spoken with the
beautiful.
eloquence
You're a
of
great
John
writer.
Kieran.
A teacher of great writing, Winnie. That was your most famous poet.
Sandberg, I know. But Ken, you're going to be greater than he. You're going to be one of the most famous novelists in America.
If I ever get the novel written.
What do you mean, if? Of course you will.
That depends on how easy you are to catch with a typewriter.
I never
I've heard it's
away from
easiest
you,
if you
not
throw it
really.
at the back
Sometimes
of the
you
knees.
do.
Oh yeah, they
I
go
think
down
I've caught
quick.
the way you talk or feel, but when I try to put the
What
words
if
on
Liz
paper, they don't ring true. I realize that I don't know you well enough to recreate you.
You will, Ken. I have all the faith in the world in you.
Winnie, do you always have to pick things?
Like
Why
your
not?
nose?
Or your
You
ass
see a flower
in
and you
public?
think of Sandberg or Whitman. I see a flower and I want to wear it in my hair or put it in a vase.
Should I tell her that one is poisonous?
That should be fine.
Yeah.
Psycho lady.
Nature was kind to your face, Winnie.
Oh, I like compliments.
I wish you'd take off that powder, though.
And show my freckles.
They're yours, aren't they?
Don't the girls in New Orleans have freckles?
No, they stay out of the sun.
Well, I didn't. I used to tumble around and climb fences and... You want to see the scars on my knees?
You're such a faker.
Same as you. Ken, am I fun to be with? Oh, Ken, I like your laugh. You laugh with your eyes.
But you whistle with your nose, which I don't find at all attractive.
You know, when you're 100, I'll be 105.
I want to die before you do, Ken.
That can be arranged.
Blue eyes say, love me or I die. Brown eyes say, love me or I kill you.
Pink Eye says, I've failed to wash my hands and now I have an infection.
Oh, Mr. Instructor, if your students could only see you now.
And as you can see here, it appears the young couple has reclined on Ant City.
20 years later...
Hi. Did you have a good time? Wonderful. I've got to change.
At first, I thought it was only a summer romance. Ken would soon be going back to his regular teaching job in the East. But I was wrong. I like Ken all right, but I feel more comfortable with Joe. We know the same steps, like the same books. She could have got engaged to so many nice boys in town. They used to shower her with attention, put her on a pedestal. I guess they were too easy to get.
Sometimes I
think
sit in her
she
mirror
just
and
wants to
hate
get away from
myself.
home. But that's Winnie. Always searching for something beyond her reach. She has to know as much or
my
more
favorite
than anybody
dinosaur.
else. No wonder they gave her a job in the dean's office when she graduated.
Yes,
She was
and
a star
tell
in her own
Hiroshima
little
the
world.
buck stops here.
She could breathe life into the dullest routine. She made things go the way she wanted them to.
It was as if she had woven the fates
The
herself.
girls loved her. She was so charming and helpful. I was sure she wouldn't give it up for anything in the world. She seemed to be made for a career.
Yeah!
Woo! Oh, look, a Q-Bert dress.
Help me with my
It looks like it fell off an M.C. Escher painting. I'm expecting it to morph into a fish and a bird.
Don't jump around so. Oh, I look a mess. You never looked better. Am I too showy?
Yes.
Some of Ken's friends are coming in from the East today. I want him to be proud of me.
Get your ass outside!
There they are.
Gotta use the bathroom.
Bring me a beer!
Bye, May. Bye. Have a good time.
And the honeymoon's all set? I still can't believe it, Ken.
You're so delightfully unattached.
Don't worry, Winnie. You're the most charming of them all.
Ken, I know where I can get you some lovely odd chairs. Very functional.
Oh?
Very,
I thought we were
very
going to have
functional.
early American
Yeah.
guys.
And you can trust Fran, Winnie. Her taste is faultless.
Why don't we go watch the moon, Peter, while they plan a home for me?
Oh, I wouldn't dare, Winnie. I might lose my head.
I'm not falling for
Why
that.
don't you tell Fran about your novel, Ken?
Is it a secret?
Yes, our secret.
Why, Ken, I didn't know you had it in you.
You just haven't appreciated him. It won't be long before the whole world knows the real Ken.
Yes,
You
all
tell me
about
about
his
it.
furry,
I'd rather
yowie,
not.
tentacle
It's a little early,
fanfic.
late, rather. Shall we go?
Don't you think we make a charming couple?
That's it. Now we're not stopping for ice cream on the way home.